What is going on, Catch fam? Hope everyone is doing phenomenal tonight here on this lovely Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a great week. You guys already know what time it is, baby. Time for another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with you guys with the Catch fam. We got Steven in the building. What is going on, man?
What's good, brother? How you doing? Yeah, man, just out here chilling, brother. Life's journey. It's another day's miracle, right?
I guess I guess it's one of those nights for Steven. Yeah. Uh, all right. Um, Yeah, I'm super pumped. As always, Steven's obviously excited. Thank you guys, as always, for getting this put together. Pretty quick turnaround this week. So, as always, hit that like button on the way and hit that subscribe button. And just Discord link is in the description down below. If you do want to join for next week's mock draft and you did not, if you weren't able to hop in this week, best way to get that alert is through the Discord channel. Always send that out first. So, we'll probably give it about 10, 15 minutes so that everyone have a chance to get in here. Then we'll start mocking and drafting, man.
John, I think we gotta start off with talking about our new kind of design with showing our both of our faces on the catch's channel, dude.
You're
I
excited about that.
you look way cooler than me, man. You look
I
way
thought
cooler.
it was a nice pick. Did you see?
No, it's not that. It's not that. Like it wasn't like it was a snide or anything. I like it a lot. It's real good. But you look cool, man. You look cool with your chain. You have got me thinking maybe I should get bring out my old 50 cent chain. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know. I don't know about that, but isn't that like silver plastic?
Yes, it is. It's just the
It's pretty
pendant
nice.
too. I lost the actual chain, so maybe a rope. I
You
could just
should
put the rope through the pendant.
yeah, you should you should totally do that, Stephen.
I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good. It'd
I
be
do too.
a nice flare. And that I'm interested to see.
Yep.
Because I'm wearing Travis Kelsey. Should I draft Travis Kelsey this year? I mean,
Should
barely
you
say his
should
name
should I
right now.
draft Josh Allen?
You'd be pretty lucky, so you're gonna have to grab him in like the second round.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, yeah, there's a. I put it up on the screen to make you
I like
happy.
that. I like
I
that. Yeah.
also it hasn't updated on here yet. I don't know why, but the thumbnail. Oh my gosh, dude, it's definitely updated. But um, we're on the thumbnail now too.
Yep. See it right there, right? I think
Well,
so.
that's not how it's actually gonna look. Um,
Okay. The
I don't know why.
anticipation, man. I'm waiting for it.
I don't know why it's not showing the updated thumbnail, man. This is kind of annoying. Oh, this isn't gonna do it either, dude. Yeah,
No.
I don't know, man. But when you guys see the thumbnail, it's gonna look like one of these, but we're down in the corner too. So it's pretty cool.
Because you don't want to see Tyreek Hill, you don't want to see Lamar Jackson, you want to see Steven and
Well,
Jones. Man.
they're on
They're
there,
real athletes.
There's still a player on there, but
Yeah,
we're just kind of in the corner chilling. So yeah, man, the picture's nice. It's
I
nice.
like that. I
So
like that. It was fun taking
uh,
those too. It was fun taking those.
well, good. I'm glad. So yeah,
I
there's
had a good time. I had a good time chilling, man. That was a good time. Dude, those
it definitely
sauces,
was.
bro. I was talking about it last night. I know. I don't know if you heard me last night when I was talking
I
about
did
it,
catch
but
that. Yeah,
dude, those sauces were unreal, bro. They were
we
good.
did. I'm telling you, you still didn't get their full experience. You gotta
Well,
do full
yeah,
wings.
because we were doing it with freaking cheese and crackers, which is
Yeah,
delicious.
it is a good way to do it. Yeah.
But let's just say that the drive home for my mom wasn't the greatest, but it was a
Or
great enjoyment for me. And what's the sauce that I like so much?
uh,
It was the one we also used for the fries.
oh,
Um,
the capital wing sauce.
was it? No, not the barbecue. It was the hot sauce that both of us really like. And we ended up using it for the fries at the end. I don't know if you're gonna remember it. It's not even like
Oh,
uber.
the Melinda's ghost pepper.
Yeah, that was good
Yeah.
stuff.
By
That
the
was
way,
good
guys,
stuff.
I did set the draft order here. Yeah, I've posted that on Discord before. I use that stuff a lot.
It's good stuff.
Chat's already popping. What's up, Spence? Ooh, what am I doing on the screen? Spence in the building. What's up? What's up? Spoke the cat. What up, baby? Ronald, what up? What up? What up? Derek Lincoln, salute. What's up, baby? Mayday, go look in the draft. Y'all didn't make it this time. Hey, we'll miss you, bro. We'll miss you. Appreciate you hanging out for a bit, though. Looks great. Thanks, Derek. We appreciate that, bro.
Thanks, Jared.
Jerry, what up? What up? What up? Finally, a late draft pick. Suspense. Jerry says he's right in the middle. I feel like I keep getting these early draft picks, man.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Which means I gotta go RB, but that's okay.
And we were just talking last night about how kind of the worst pick to have is those middle picks, which unfortunately Jerry got stuck with. But I mean, I personally don't like the middle picks, but
like the thing is, like, you get a great first round pick, and then you get a not so good second round pick, but you get a great third round pick.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in this range, right? So it's interesting for sure.
I mean, you're going to definitely have probably Aaron Jones hanging around at the second round for like Jerry. He'll probably get a chance to get a Nick Chubb or Aaron Jones, I'd imagine, right there. Even Deebo Samuel, I feel like kind of hangs around that time.
So have you seen all these like absurd rumors about DK and AJ Brown and Deebo Samuel?
I haven't heard any about Deebo.
Oh, Debo's in that conversation now too.
What was it? I didn't hear it.
Just that they might get traded because they're due for big contracts.
And I mean, I will say for Deebo, dude, he's like very old, like comparatively, and like he's really only had like one season of production. But I'm pretty sure Debo's like, I gotta look this up right now. I feel like he's like closer to 30 than you would think. Yeah, he's 20. He's 26 years old, and he's had one season of like productivity. Like that's pretty old. I think he's gonna be 27 next season. Do you really want to throw the bag on that guy if you're San Francisco?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably right. But it also says, you could also trade him at his top market right there. I think the guy you should really be trying to trade off of is DK Metcalf, in my opinion.
Dude, DK's a beast. I'm tired of the DK hate, and I'm
it's
tired.
It's not hate, dude.
It is hate, just Steven.
You really think DK Metcalf is going to be somebody in a year who's happy there? He's going to become so dramatic, bro. He already was dramatic like these last year and a half. He was already causing ruckus. I don't think he's going to, make it an easy situation for the Seahawks to keep him.
Steven's a hater. Ronald, I can draft anywhere. I like being 5 to 7, so there's never too long between turns. Fair enough. 9 is one of my favorite spots to pick from, says Spence. Yeah, I do like kind of that 9 kind of spot. Jared, what would you take if you were me, Steven, since you don't get a chance at the high-end RBs? Would you go for a wide receiver, or is it too early? Spence says he would take Kelsey.
Yeah, I'd probably hit on the first draft pick. Your first draft pick, I'd probably go Cooper Kupp. Second draft pick, I'd probably come around and grab either double stack it at receiver or, I'm not super high on Travis Kelce this year, but I would be very interested to see what the top running back available is there, because if you can stack that with Cooper, I think that'd be very nice. But if one of those top receivers, like those top 4 receivers, somehow slips, I think that'd be a really good opportunity there. And I personally think at that spot there, you wait to get a tight end into your third pick, because you could probably still get Mark Andrews or George Kittle.
Mark.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let us know if you guys are going to go. Give us a thumbs up in the chat or in the sleeper chat. Either one works. It looks like we got most everyone here. Might have a couple honorary picks, but we'll give it another 5 minutes or so. But I'm pumped, man. I am ready to draft. Yeah, it does say Steven's not there.
No, I know. I'll jump in. I'm just
we don't count Steven.
Yeah, guys, don't worry about me.
I'm not worried about Steven. I'm worried about.
But I am excited to have number 11.
Number 11's fun, man.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. We got most of the beginning of the draft here. I'm going to give it till 8:15. We'll start right at 8:15. So Um, outside of Stephon Diggs got the mega deal today, bro.
Yeah, dude, don't you feel like that was because a little bit like, remember
Oh
when
yeah,
his
yeah.
his bro or his buddy, what is he? Is he his cousin or brother? What is he? Trayvon Diggs in Dallas. Is it his
It's his
brother?
brother. It's his
Okay,
brother.
yeah. I always got that confused. But yeah, so they were like kind of jockeying and making like these bold claims of like, oh, getting to play together in Dallas would be sweet. And you got to think that was just to get Stephon Diggs the bag. And dude, if the Bills somehow let him go, that would have been like just the
Uh,
stupidest
I
decision in the
I
world.
don't think Josh Allen would have let him go. They're like BFF, bro.
Way too important. Way too important.
There's a rumor flying around that the Chiefs are going to try and trade up into the top 10 to take a wide receiver.
Was to trade the first two or trade a first and a late? They probably wouldn't need to trade both picks to get in the top
Yeah,
10, to be honest.
I don't know exactly what they would trade, but I've also heard that a lot of these receivers are going to uh, maybe start to go earlier in these drafts than a lot
Yeah.
of us are predicting.
Yeah,
Have you
bro,
heard?
because,
Good.
oh, go ahead. No, I'll let you
Yeah, that's good.
finish.
I was going on to different topics, so go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, the past two mock drafts. I mean, I did one yesterday, and the one we did last week. It was like it's kind of like just like sucky to see what Kansas City is actually going to be able to choose at receiver there. And you got to think because they are in this mentality of win now, and they need a receiver because Juju's not that guy, MVS isn't that guy. It really wouldn't surprise me if they traded up to the top 10. But also, like, can they trade like a first rounder or two first rounders for DK Metcalf or AJ Brown? Because like I would personally think about doing that. Like you trade a first rounder and maybe something
Well,
later. I don't think Seattle says no to that necessarily.
apparently, apparently the Jets offered the 10th overall pick for DK Metcalf, and it got turned down.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a pretty solid pick right there.
I thought it was good value too. Yeah,
That's a really good pick. I mean,
yeah,
Seattle could literally just turn around, get a cheaper contract, grab somebody that wants to be there, and get somebody to build around. I don't know. I kind of like that
yeah,
pick. They could have grabbed Garrett Wilson right there. That
sure.
that's weird.
Tyron Matthew, or I guess I should word this other way. The Rams are now a potential landing spot for Tyron Matthew.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude. What the
Yeah,
heck, dude?
why not? Right?
How are they doing this?
I don't know.
Like, I don't understand how they're putting these guys together. If they somehow got the Honey Badger,
Be
I
crazy.
don't. I would never want to play that team. I already don't.
Yeah.
But because what would you rather have, Von Miller or Bobby Wagner?
Ooh, that's hard for me to answer.
Two totally different type of players,
Yeah,
but I still feel like
yeah.
it's Bobby Wagner to be honest.
Uh,
I don't know. I mean, Vaughn did. He had some really high efficiency coming off the
I
edge
love
there.
both of them, man. I love both of them.
Yeah,
Two of my favorite players from like the century. So, do you see Keanu Neal got signed by the Bucks? But
I
that was
didn't see that,
interesting.
but I do like him a lot. He was an amazing Madden player. That hit
He
power
is.
was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. All right, boys and girls, 1 minute here, and we are kicking off this draft. Rain or shine, late or not late,
cloudy or
or
sunny.
sunny or cloudy, dogs and cats. It's time to draft, baby. So get your little green dots up on the screen. Get your fingers ready. Let's go.
Yo,
Almost time. Yo.
real quick, in the spirit of what is going on in the sleeper chat right now, have we been seeing these ads for this Nick Cage movie, bro? It
Oh
looks
yeah.
so amazing.
I sent that to you pretty early.
No, I
I'm
know.
on.
I feel like we definitely talked about it like a brick ago, but
Oh look,
um,
Nick Cage is frozen too. All right, draft is starting, everybody. Yeah, we are big Nick Cage fans here at the Catch.
huge Nick Cage fans. I
Yeah.
feel like that's like a very like big staple of our friendship is like the nights where we would just eat Taco Bell and watch anything Nick Cage, like
Yeah, we used to just throw on when we didn't
anything,
have, just any Nick Cage movie and watch it.
or Ryan Gosling.
More Nick Cage though,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, yeah, he is a legend.
yeah. He is a great man.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so pumped to draft today. I don't know why. I've been really looking forward to this draft like all day. So
Well, you got number 4 there.
I got number 4. It's an interesting pick. It's an
Damn,
interesting
Derrick
pick.
Henry is number 6.
Um, how do I shut this? I'm on my. Ronald is
Uh,
annoyed by the gifts. Yeah, usually I can like just shut one of
press
these.
the down arrow.
Oh yeah, but then I can't like draft.
Yeah, don't worry about
It's a blank draft screen.
it. John doesn't get the draft.
No,
I don't know.
I guess I don't really need it though. This is Emily was just in here. Emily, I'm scared for you. Hope you get your pick. I'll
Well,
get it.
worst case scenario, you're getting Jonathan Taylor, right?
I hope it gives her Jonathan Taylor. Yeah.
What happened? What happened last week? Somebody got Najee Harris.
Yeah. Smokey the Cat went Najee by accident, but he's a Steelers fan, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
I honestly just kind of worked out, to be real.
Yeah.
All right, so what am I gonna probably get here?
I'll get
Yep, there
JT.
goes JT.
Lee, what's up, baby? I'm really sorry, cannot play tonight. I really do apologize, but a true family emergency. Hey, no worries, no worries,
Yeah, no need.
no worries. I appreciate you swinging by and letting us know. It's all
Yeah,
good, man. We will draft a beautiful team in your honor.
heck yeah.
Wow, Cooper Cup going third. Wow.
That's a good pick right there. I'd take that any day.
I wanted to go Cooper Cup at 4
Yeah, I
and,
was
and
gonna
try
say.
out the different.
Oh, Najee right there though.
I don't know why you always talk during my picks. It's really annoying, dude. Najee right there.
Najee's
Go
right
QB.
there, brother.
Let's keep the trend going, dude. Let's keep the
What'd you say?
receiver trend going. Oh, it's not picking my player.
That would be awesome if it like vetoed that pick.
It's okay. I have commissioner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All good, Lee. We'll draft an honorary team for you. Or if anyone comes in, man, we will.
Yeah, Spencer wants that 12 pick, man. Spencer literally eats, sleeps, and breathes number 12 in the fantasy draft. And I'm right
12 is
there for
fun,
it.
dude. 12 is good stuff, man.
He's got 10 though, Spence. You got 10. Joe Mixon's definitely gonna be sitting right there, more than likely. Um, yeah, Jerry points out John, the RB guy, didn't go RB.
I need to start trying out some different strategies and playing around, man. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
just it's what the off season's here for. It's what the mocks are here for. Yeah, I'll be able to. Yeah, F with Steven if had to pick 12.
Dude,
That's for sure.
I swear Spencer and I are like the biggest rivals when it comes to fantasy drafts. I can't wait till the season when we get to go against each other again. I'm coming for blood, Spence. I'm coming for blood. Austin Eckler going right there before Jerry. That would have been a really nice pick there at 6. Oh, damn, Derrick Henry still went too. I didn't even see that by Ronald.
Hey, Mayday, if you want, we can get you in here. I can take. Can I take? I don't know if I can take people out.
Yeah, I think we tried to figure that out before.
Oh yeah, it didn't work.
But why don't, yeah, Mayday, why don't you pick for him? Right?
Yeah,
That
you
can
an
work.
honorary pick. Call me crazy, but I feel like JT doesn't do nearly as much as he did last year. Finishes around RB10. I mean, I do feel like that happens every year. Like your top two
Yeah.
guys never finish like back in the top two. You know,
I don't think he
natural
finishes
regression.
RB10 though. I still
Yeah,
think when you stack him up against the other running backs, you got to think he's still in that top 5 conversation, even if he does regress.
sure.
And a lot of that also has to do with I think the offense is going to be a lot more improved, see more red zone work, even maybe. And the offensive line, I think we're going to improve a lot on the O line, which is a huge piece of it too. Um, I mean, we were banged up all over the O line, and Matt Ryan likes to dump it off to the running back too. Be interested to see how they use him a little bit more in the passing game.
Yeah, there's always some natural regression.
Yeah.
Trying to see. Yeah, I don't know how to actually change it so you can be active Mayday, but you can do honorary picks for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so Jerry went receiver here. So we've got 4 running backs, 3 receivers off the board. Taylor, Henry, Eckler, Harris, Cup, Jefferson, and Adams. Interesting first round.
Yeah.
Getting juicy in here, man.
Adams still kind of sitting in there around 3. You know, call me crazy, but I actually kind of think this is a year where we're going to see Stephon Diggs get his name back up there in the conversation with that powerhouse receiver core. I mean, like, would you be more willing to throw a dart on Stephon Diggs with Josh Allen in that offense or Devontae Adams and Derek Carr? You know,
Uh,
because I think you're buying up for big name value with Devontae Adams, and you can get where's Stephon Diggs going? Like middle to end of second?
yeah, I mean, you get a ton of consistency out of Diggs, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
And big
so
play.
really last season it was just consistency.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't
But
have a lot of big
in the
games.
past, he's had huge upside.
Yeah. Adams, I would also argue there was a lot of consistency. I'm not worried about Adams at all, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of have a little bit different takes on it.
Yeah,
I just, it's not that I have worries. I just don't know if he's still going to be wide receiver, 1 to 3, right?
sure,
I think it's going
sure.
to be somewhere around top 5 still, but probably a better chance that he falls out of it.
This is an interesting draft, man. Another
Yeah.
receiver, Jamar Chase. Spencer goes with CMC.
What are your thoughts on Christian? Taking all your bias out of it.
I'm still worried.
Okay.
I mean, like obviously we know who CMC is, right? I mean, when he was healthy last season, we still saw CMC type production, right? But at the same time, he just worries me, man.
Yeah.
And my bias is there. Like
Yeah. It will go away.
he worries me a lot, bro. But the value's there. Like if he's healthy, then he's a steal at 9.
And they really don't have anybody that is going to really deserve the work behind him, with
Yeah,
Deontay Foreman and Chuba Hubbard. Like
Chupa Chupa.
I don't really see anybody like demanding that they take his work. Um, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough to see, and that offense is gonna be really bad next year.
Offense does scare me as well. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right, King Matt, I don't think is in the building, so we'll go CPU here. Gets Dalvin Cook.
Oh, gosh, come on, John. Come
I
on.
went CPU, bro. Yeah.
All good, all good.
Joe Mixon off the clock.
Dang.
All right, Mayday, you get 2 picks. Here, let me pick up some players. Pull up some players. All. Andrea's not in here either. Andrea and Mayday, you guys can throw out picks. Whoever has the first pick on the screen will add here to Lee's team. You got probably the only. Oh no, Debo's right there. You got Hill, Diggs, Chubb, Kelsey, Swift, Zeke, Kamara, Barkley, AJ Brown, Debo, Gibson, CeeDee Lamb, Hopkins, Mark Andrews, Cam Akers, Josh Allen, Patty Mahomes,
Hmm.
Keenan Allen, all kinds of players. We
Yeah.
got Nick Cage on the screen.
Nick Cage.
That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good gift right there.
Oh man,
uh,
oh, look at this.
all right, we're going Kelsey. Kelsey, it is. Now you got another pick, guys. Chat selection.
Oh, Mayday still, right? Or is it not
Mayday
just
or Andrea. Yeah. Seems to be healthy. He's a top 3 back each week, guaranteed. I don't mind late round first on him. Yeah. Someone's got to take him, and someone's either going to pay the price in a really good way or a bad way. And I think we're all kind of torn on it. Some of us don't want to pay the risk at all. Some of us are willing to pay the risk. I think that's the difference there. don't like Carolina offense not going to draft CMC this year. I do think that Stephen brought up that point too, like that offense is worrisome as well.
I want to
But
see him back, man. I really do. Like,
yeah,
from a fantasy sense, of course, but also just from a pure just watching the game sense. I mean, he is a really, really good ball player.
yeah, we're getting close here.
Javante.
Javante, it is.
Damn, I'm pretty mad about that one too. A lot of my guys are going here.
Where are you, Javante? Wow, I need to turn these sounds off, bro.
Wow.
That's like yelling at me. Yeah, and dude, I've been looking at like DJ Moore overall. Been a name coming up a lot in the fantasy community. And dude, I just wish he had a good quarterback throwing him the football.
He's so good. He's so talented. He's young. Uh, so much upside to that guy. Dude.
He's one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL as well.
That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
Like,
I didn't know that.
He's like wide receiver 6.
I mean, I think he's got the talent, but I don't know if I would necessarily plug him there. Zeke Elliott right there. That's a nice stack right there. Would you rather have Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott or Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb?
I want my guy Joe Mixon, bro.
Okay. But what about Zeke and Cook? I mean, obviously, I think you'd like both those combos, but
I'd want Mixon and Chubb. But I don't hate Cook and Elliott, but I'll go Mixon Chubb.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interested to see what Jerry does. I mean, Spencer does here. See if he stacks it at RB. There's still some running backs there. It'd be interesting to stack Swift in him or Kamara in him. I mean, imagine a year ago if you could have gotten Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara. Different situations now, right?
Ooh.
But grabs my guy Stephon
Diggs. As Spencer says here, Jerry, that's why I didn't go Diggs, because I was able to get him on the turn.
Yeah. Nice pick.
Joe over Cook. Deebo Samuel off the board here for Smokey. Mayday, I hope DJ gets an MF. You can throw him the ball. Yeah, I agree. Super talented. Super, super talented. Deebo's off the clock here, middle of the 5th. Derek's on the clock. Guys, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. DeAndre Swift off the board. Jerry on the clock.
Jerry, I'm interested, brother. A lot of pressure. So much pressure.
So, Stephen, we were talking about this a little bit last night about starting to potentially do more drafting throughout the week. Just getting back in the fantasy grind, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they're getting filled up too quick.
Yeah. Zippies. Who was available right here? Tyreek Hill off the board. Jerry going double receiver. Lots of receivers left. We still got a
lot of RBs left.
Plenty of running backs.
Tyreek Hill. Good pick by Jerry right there. I like that pick.
AJ Brown off the clock.
Ooh.
Dude, I think Miami's going to be good next year. I'm hopping on the Miami bandwagon.
I know you
are. On it. Oh, I'm on the clock.
Yeah, Jerry just grabbed Hill, and then AJ Brown goes. I like that.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I was going to say it'd be tough if you didn't take Alvin Kamara there. That's so late.
Kamara. I don't even care if he's suspended. Isn't his court hearing this year? Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, this month.
Oh, they restructured his contract? It was a while ago, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a month ago.
I think they're restructuring basically
last year.
Yeah, I think they're restructuring everybody.
I think they have to.
Yeah, did you hear the Honey Badger's comment about New Orleans? He was like,
yeah,
essentially like they don't need him. I'm very curious, like how the Saints are literally suiting players like Honey Badger, who is an amazing player, but he's a safety. Like, how are they still buying players with like their cap situation? Like,
well, I don't understand. Like, I thought I read something that the Bills had the least amount of cap room in the entire league, and then they signed Diggs this morning. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people can massage the cap obviously a lot, but the Saints were one team that I thought was really just gonna pause, like, you know, any other like sort of acquisitions. And then they go out and get a guy like Tyron, or at least are pursuing him pretty heavily.
Yeah.
And he's older, he plays a low value position. It's very good, but I mean, it's just very, very bizarre to me. I'm not really too high on the Saints at
No,
all.
no, no.
Um, dude, the Bucks, like, honestly, like, have a very good chance of just being like really
Oh,
dominant next year.
oh, absolutely.
6 games against the Panthers, Falcons, and Saints. That's 6-0. I understand Tom Brady has had such a hard time against the Saints throughout his career. He lost twice this year against them, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was either yeah, yeah, and it's like I don't. There's literally no way that happens this year. I don't want to jinx anything, because I'll probably be
Probably be
at that
wrong.
point betting like everything, chasing it with a little bit of a money line Tampa Bay. But it's like I don't know, man. Like I don't understand how the Bucks aren't even better in terms of the win column.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But
I'm,
I really don't see any competition. Well, yeah, there's no competition in that division at all.
yeah.
At all. Yeah.
Okay. Antonio
It goes
Gibson.
Gibson. Who's hanging around here?
Go Patrick Mahomes, bro.
I ain't going Patty Mahomes, bro. I'm going with the Bucks. You're going to be dominant this year.
Oh, damn it. That was a
Every
great pick.
time I pick, it's like, damn it.
I like Leonard Fournette, man.
He'll a make or break. I think he scares me, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm scared of him too, Spencer.
Man, I'm on the Miami train.
Yeah, that's cool, but
It's
I
cool
don't
to
know.
be on the Miami train. Okay.
It is. It's just a little scary to take Hill, I think, who struggled with injuries. And now, I mean, you're taking him not super early. I mean, mid second, but
Wide receiver 6 last year.
okay. Yeah. Totally different situation. Totally
One
different
one
situation.
point in his final game.
Yeah. Like,
You do
but
really see like these big disparities in his performances,
it's like
though.
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah,
He was
he's like
basically like Tyler Lockett last year.
an elevated Tyler Lockett, which is fine, dude. But like the problem is, you'd love to play Hills like a wide receiver 2 or 3 because of that, right? But
You
it's
can't.
very unlikely. I mean, if you pick the right guys, you possibly could. You could have got Jamar Chase and Cooper Cup in very late rounds last season.
Yeah.
So and still gotten Tyreek Hill. So but you're gonna do that this year, it's really really hard to do so. I hope so, right? But listen, man, for these big time performances, he's worth it. And yeah, he's in a different situation, different quarterback. I get it. Um, but I think he's drafted appropriately in this draft, right? Like I would still go Cup, Jefferson, Adams, Chase, Diggs, and Samuel before Hill, but he's still, what is that? One, two, three, four. Yeah, the sixth or seventh
Yeah.
receiver off the board. I think that's appropriate for sure. George Kittle's.
Yeah. Tight
So we've
ends are
had
kind of having a run here.
2 QBs, Allen and Mahomes, and Andrews, Kittle off the board here. Starting to get some diversification at positions. Jerry says, I'm a John, Miami, here he comes. To a deep ball isn't quite there, in my opinion. Very good in this short, medium
Yeah.
range.
Which could be very effective for Hill too, who
Sure.
we know can do a lot once he gets the ball in his hands. And I do have a lot of belief in, the coaching staff they have there and kind of what they're going to be doing next year. And I think that's really what has me sold on this offense. It's damn sure not Tua.
Yeah.
But John, I also just want to kind of jump in here because I'm about to be up. But you look at this draft and how it's kind of playing out. Like, if you're right here at that back end of third, how anxious are you or how pressed are you in making a move on a tight end?
Uh,
Because you've now seen the 4 tight ends go.
you know, I'm a little anxious. Sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm kind of bugging out. Like I don't know if that's the if I really have any option other than to go tight end with one of these picks right here.
Yeah, I mean you're in a good position, right? Because you can go. Ooh, that's a nice squad there. I mean, I
Yeah,
almost went Montgomery over Fournette. To be
I
honest with you,
wish you did.
but I like your little triple RB stack here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven is all over the place with his Hill opinion. He's usually all over the place. Sounds like Steven. So look at this mock draft. This is a nice looking mock draft. A little bit
This is
different
actually
than
solid.
usual. I like this. I like this. I like Ronald kind of putting the pressure on here in the second and the top of the third. Trying to get the QB and tight end conversation going early. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Smokey going with our boy Brees Hall. Big fan of Brees Hall.
Yeah, it's an
Oh
early
wait,
pick.
oh wait. We gotta have. We need honorary picks. We need honorary
All right,
picks
pick.
for Lee's team. He couldn't make it. We got a minute. Got a minute. Should I just go CPU?
Yep.
I feel like Steven's scared because he
I am
drafts.
scared.
Jerry says Terry. Spencer, you gotta be realistic, bro.
Tom Brady and Gronk.
We'll go Terry and then we'll go CPU. Terry and Hopkins.
Oh my gosh. John. Not
I
fair.
just I'm trying to act quick here. Of course it's not fair. Of course it's not fair.
Oh man. You know what?
I don't know what I
I'm
I
gonna I'm gonna
always
tell you I'm
feel
gonna tell you my thoughts before I make my pick, and I'm gonna say that I just saw something for the first time that actually gives me a little bit of sketchiness. My pick right here is between J.K. Dobbins, who have a lot of hope in next
dude,
year,
you can't go running back here. I'm sorry.
and Jake and James Conner.
You
And
if you're gonna hurt yourself if you go running back here.
hmm,
You have three absolute studs already.
what if there's an injury?
Then you have two other guys.
You know what, John?
That's all I have to say. Nice pick. Yeah. I mean, I think you're gonna regret that, but
I might.
that this would be a hell of a draft to actually try, dude. Yeah.
I used to do this. I
You
used to
used to
go
do
four
this,
RBs straight backs, and then I'd build out. I
but you're
typically
also in a standard league for a long
no,
time.
I'm not. What are you talking
You
about?
you were you were is what I said.
Okay, way back, but then we were half PPR.
We changed to half PPR like 2 years ago because I forced you to, and I wanted you to go full PPR like a man. Oh, we gotta go
Oh
CPU.
my,
DK off the board.
I like that pick. See,
I
but
mean,
like that's
I'm
the
not
thing,
really
man. Like
like
I'm not taking DK there. Like that, I don't have the conviction of DK like that. I don't
I
have
want
the
to see
con.
how your team turns out after this. It could be a big mistake, like I said, because I'm a
Yep.
little scared for you now, or it could work out. Um, you have to get tricky with the receivers. I think your tight end's not going to be a stud like you were saying, but quarterback can
Yeah,
get someone late, and you're going to be crossing your fingers at receivers. So
I tell you what,
yeah.
I screwed people like Jerry who don't have a running back yet. 'Cause I really
Well,
ate that up.
I would if Connor was sitting here when I pick ninth
There's
pick of
no
the
way
fourth
you would have
round.
set let Connor
Um,
walk by you.
well, yeah, I'm just saying if he was, I would pick him. So I
Yeah.
don't mind him here. Um, four running backs is something, man. I would call
It's
that
all
an RB heavy draft, as they say.
yeah, that's definitely an RB heavy draft.
Yeah, yeah. I play in PPR and half PPR. Yeah, yeah. So do we. Yeah, we should do a standard league this year again.
I don't even like know if I'd be like good at that. Like I feel like I haven't
You have
even
to draft a
thought
team
that
like
way
this.
in so long. Yeah, but you wouldn't even be able to. Like
Yeah.
because the RBs would like Adams, Jefferson, Cup, like none of these guys would be going that early. Chase damn sure wouldn't be going in the top 7 or 8, even though he had such TD production last year.
Mm, yeah, running backs would be the most valuable in standard
Yeah.
always. but you still see a pretty heavy run on receivers, at least at the end of the first,
Yeah.
going in the second. But should take in Akers over Allen, taking wide receiver instead of Jacobs, but you live and you learn. I like Jacobs here, man. There goes Dobbins.
All
Hey,
right.
man, what's
So
going on?
what I was saying about JK
Jeez.
is I had a lot of high upside on him, and then I just read his report, John. I don't know if you want to pull it up, but um, there's a good chance, I guess, that he's gonna start this season on the pup list. Like that's not a
Hmm.
good look, bro. He's been
Well,
injured forever.
Cam.
Yeah, and if they're already saying
Cam's
that,
not this season.
yeah, but dude, like I wouldn't want him to start that there. Like I don't know, it's just a little sketchy to me. He's coming off an ACL. Like, don't you think this is something like we see it every year? Like players come into camp and then it lingers in the preseason, and then it's like game one, it's like he's still kind of Like I don't know. It's just like
I mean, he's really fast in Madden. I know that much, but
he's really good, man. He's really good.
he's really good. Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into it, man. I mean, Gus. It says Gus Edwards could also start on the pup list. You know.
Well, you've never really, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I feel like you've never really talked about or expressed much like interest in JK in the past.
Wow. I well, like the point where you're taking him is like in the fourth, maybe the end of the third, right? And I'm usually pretty solidified at the position by then, where he just doesn't end up being someone that I need to target. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's why, right? It's kind of similar to like a Travis Etienne or some of those like mid-tier running backs, right? Like I'm more looking for like a Fournette, a Montgomery, a Connor, a Jacobs as my RB2 or RB3 even, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the draft. Or I'm going to someone in the first and second round. So, um, yeah, that's really why. So I just haven't found the need. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Tayman, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, this year's RB heavy is solid because wide receivers can go so deep this year. So many moving around, giving more guys opportunities. Yeah, I do think. I mean, receiver is always, man. It's always deep. It's the deepest position, but
Mhm.
it's also still a risky position. You know what I mean?
John, you're a
Um,
little scarred from last year.
I'm a little scarred from last year. Take a receiver early and don't bet on
How many did you take in a row?
how
Was
many
it
running backs or
was it
receivers.
5 RBs in a row last year?
No, so I actually my first six selections, five of them were running backs. One of them was Lamar Jackson. Yeah. So and then Gus Edwards got injured the next day. Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to Gus Edwards. That's my guy. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about that in draft. Wow, we had a major drop off at running back, man. Major.
Yeah, I can't help but somewhat feel responsible for that.
Six running backs in a row. Yeah, basically. That was kind of the strategy I was going with too. Is like uh, use Lamar almost like a six running back. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, Jerry gonna go with the running back sleepers. Gonna have to, right? It's a it's handcuff season for Jerry over there. Yeah, I did. Someone pulled up Deontay Johnson's stats over the last 2 years and pulled up Stephon Diggs' stats, and they're like almost identical, except last year Deontay Johnson performed better.
He's a good receiver, man. He's a really good receiver.
He's a monster, dude. Wide receiver
He's a
8 in PPR last year, but who the hell's throwing him the football? Mitchell Trubisky? Oh. Wait, why does it
yeah,
still say Big Ben's on the?
that's hype. That's
Yeah,
hype. They won't get rid of him.
I don't know, man. I could see. I don't know. I think Deontay might be. He might be being kind of undervalued. I don't know, man.
I know we've definitely had our talks about Deontay in the past,
Yeah,
and um, I'll say this though, I do love that guy. I mean, and it's one of those things too. I mean, I know you compared him to Steph Diggs, and I'm sure you also mean like specifically with fantasy, but two different types of players for sure. I mean,
yeah.
like from a football sense, but oh, took Spencer's guy right there, Travis Etienne, but yeah, I do love him. I think he's a really good player, and
Steven
he's
loves you, Deontay Johnson.
he's going to be around for a long time too. He's the kind of guy who's going to be in the NFL a very long time.
Wherever you are, just know that Steven loves you, Deontay. I like those two running backs Ronald went with there, Eli Mitchell and Travis
Yeah,
Etienne.
me too.
I like those picks.
I wouldn't be surprised if Elijah Mitchell fell to the fifth comes draft time. I just feel like 49ers people aren't like super popular with like casual league drafts anymore. And I don't see Elijah Mitchell's name being boosted too much. Am I wrong on that?
I
I mean, he's already right here, basically fifth.
yeah
And he doesn't deserve fifth round. I'm just saying, like, every
yeah
year you kind of see some of these guys that have a little bit less of a sexy name and a very non-sexy
I think
system.
I think he's a great value into the fourth,
Yeah,
100%.
tremendous
But
value.
they are
Tremendous
losing
value.
our boy. Gosh, why can't we ever remember his name?
Raheem Mostert.
No, freaking Dolphins head coach.
Oh my gosh, isn't it like Mike McDaniel or
Isn't
something?
it just Mike McDaniels? Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
give him some love, bro. Look at this man. Little
that dude is
block.
a beast, bro.
We need to give
He
him
looks
some
like
love.
somebody
Look
you
at this
hang
guy.
out with at Foot Locker.
Why do we always know his name and we forget it at the same time? Yeah, he
He
is. I
literally
mean, look at
looks
this,
like
bro.
somebody. Look at this, dude.
Yeah,
This is Mr. Foot Locker.
yeah. So he likes to run the football, right? And Mitchell's out of it, or Mitchell's there, right? Our boy Mike is out of there. So, um,
Shanahan loves to run the ball too,
yeah.
though.
John Edwards, what's going on, baby? What's going on? What's up, guys? Quick question here in Dynasty. I need a good back. I do have the second pick in rookie draft. Would a trade between Debo for Mixon straight across be an okay trade? With the second pick, I was going to take Kenneth Walker.
I would trade Debo for Mixon for sure.
I would keep Debo. I would hold on to
Why?
Debo long term.
Why?
Why are you off of Debo tonight? When did
I'm
that?
not
When
off
did that
at
happen?
Debo. I'm just saying, like, you have to look at career arc, and the guy really was just not that dude for a very long time.
Sure. I
And he
I mean
has
I
a
love
one
Joe Mixon
tremendous
too.
season. He has one tremendous season. And
Mayday
I'm just
saying I tend to lean receivers over running backs because they more often than not retain value a lot longer than running backs in terms of dynasty. In terms of dynasty.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I feel that, but you also got to look at Debo not like a receiver. I mean, he was lined up at running back probably
sure,
more than receiver, maybe. And
sure.
um, I don't know, man. It's just like it's gonna be Trey. We don't necessarily know if the chemistry is gonna be there. It's gonna be like Trey's first year throwing the rock. I have
Yeah,
upside for Trey, but you don't
sure.
know. And I don't know. I think there's more like uncertainty about, or it's less likely he's gonna be a sticky guy up there,
Yeah.
like the
Where
top
the
three players.
Bengals, I mean, like Tammy and saying Niners have so many question marks. Who's going to start at quarterback? Who's starting running back? Is Debo leaving? Will Kittle stay healthy? Do they suck or are they amazing? Um,
Yeah,
where we don't really have any question marks around the Bengals, like at all.
or
You know?
Mixon. I mean, like I think
Yeah,
if
maybe some
Mixon's,
injuries, but still.
they both
I
have had
mean,
injuries. Yeah,
yeah, but most of your running backs, like in the first round, have had injuries other than Harris and JT, right?
yeah.
So, who John Edwards? I was thinking Mixon has 3 years left. Yeah, it's just a completely different beast in terms of dynasty. There, Mixon could fall out in a year or two, but it's all guessing game. It is. I mean, I think I can kind of agree with Steven there that maybe the safer pick is Mixon overall.
And John, I
It's
mean,
tough.
even though it is dynasty, like let's say that our guy is in a win now mentality, like he's got that roster that can win now. Who
Yeah,
do you think gives you the better shot to win now and still kind of preserve some of the dynasty value? I still think it'd be Joe, but I don't know. I mean, we see so much fluctuation at the receiver spot. I feel like there's more stickiness at the RB spot.
yeah,
When you're talking about like the upper echelon elite running backs.
yeah. I will just go with my gut. Mixon, Tamian, receivers are best for dynasty, but Debo's entire offense. So who knows? Try to get a younger back in Swift or Javante, packaging Debo and the 1.2. Man, Dynasty's tough. Dynasty's tough. Steven, are you going with Clyde
Running
Edwards
back.
Helaire here?
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
there are thoughts. There are thoughts.
If you pick a fifth running back, I'll delete this draft. Justin Spears,
No.
what's going on, baby? What's going on? Single keeper league, CMC or Derrick Henry for a first, or Debo in the six. Mmm. Do. So wait, CMC or Derrick Henry for a first, or Debo in the six. So are you okay? So it's keeper league. You get to keep one. You can only keep one of those three players. I would keep Debo in the six, but I also would probably I would keep Debo in the six. Yeah, that's going to be your best overall value, I think. Like I would not hold CMC. I would maybe think about Henry, but overall the best value you're getting there is easily Debo in the six.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then retaining the first round pick. Yeah, it looks like the chat agrees. Debo for sure, says Ronald Tamian. Debo if he only costs a six. Yeah, I kind of like Steven drafted Jamar Chase in our personal league and is going to be able to keep him, right? And I drafted Antonio Brown late, so I'll be able to keep him. So I agree. Best value. Thanks, guys. CMC burned me 2 years in a row. Hey, I'm with you, bro. I'm a number one overall pick from last year who had CMC. So I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Yeah, Debo in the six, man. That's just beautiful value. You can't give up on that, my dude. Can't give up on that. I like this pick, Stephen. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Are you a Lions fan now?
And Michael Pittman.
Yeah, that was interesting. But I like it too.
I think both those picks are solid, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I'll say this, every mock draft we've done this offseason, I have had neither of these guys.
Yeah.
And I have always looked at these two dudes and said, I want these guys on my team next year. And
I
so if
love
you're
St.
telling
Brown.
me, yeah, and so if you're telling me that I get both these guys who are going to be very consistent, I actually am starting to really rise on Michael Pittman. Um, if you tell me I get these guys and have the opportunity to continue to build out that receiver spot, and then I've got four absolute studs at running back, I'm all right with this. I'm all right with this. And
Yeah.
we know how it goes at receiver, where you can get talent kind of all over the place.
Sure. Yeah. I kind of like the draft you're putting together here. John Edwards, thanks, guys, off to church. Have a wonderful, blessed evening. You as well, my dude.
Have a
You
great
as
one,
well.
John.
This is a dynasty mock. It is not, my friend. It is not. Spoken to Cat. Honestly, I made it to the final game with waiver picks every week. It's all unpredictable for the most part. Amon Ra, Braxton Berrios, Penny were on my team. Yeah, man. The waiver wire is the key at the end of the day. It is. It is.
That's why those streaming videos we drop during the season, all the waiver wire videos we drop. I mean, like this
100%.
is huge stuff right here. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, and it also is a little bit of like there are different fantasy type of players. Like there are people that really do well during the season, or there are people that really draft well, and it's
Yeah.
like it really it's a little bit dependent on you, but man, if you can really stay hungry and aggressive on the waiver wire, it can give you a serious advantage.
Mayday. I have a tough spot in my keeper league. I have to keep two between Najee, JJ, and Swift. Swift was taken in the fifth, which makes it harder. Ooh, that is hard. Najee and JJ both third, excuse me. But to keep, you have to give up a second, which I have two picks. Oh my gosh! Wow. Chat, what do you think? That's tough. I want all those guys on your team. I want all those guys. Ronald says Najee in the third for me.
Yeah.
Spence, I think Spiller getting drafted to the Bills, taking over Singletary's spot, just a guess. I think Spiller's a great fit for that team. Who knows, man? I could see them going with like 3 running backs this year and just making our fantasy lives hell.
Yeah, ruin our
Wow.
fantasy lives. I'll say I'm probably lower on Spiller than a few of the other backs that they might get a chance at getting. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do feel like the Bills are gonna kind of give us a headache and go out and get a guy like at the RB spot, and it's just gonna, it's gonna piss us off because we want to see Devin Singletary take that step.
Ugh. Mayday. I feel like I didn't answer your question, but that's just tough, man. It's just tough. Tamian, is it easier to stream your screen, or do you not normally stream the tab? Just a question, because I might start streaming. There are all kinds of ways you can stream, man. All kinds of ways. Where's the question? Like the chat, I've got two screens, so I've got a completely different. I've got a laptop that's got the chat playing and everything. Oh gosh, I was not prepared for this at all. I have to pick players for my team.
Well, you got Miles Sanders staring down the barrel right there.
I'm not taking Miles Sanders at all. Not at all.
John, I'm going to tell you what. There's a running back I like a lot here.
I really hate when you talk.
I know you do. You know what? Fine. I'll wait till you pick because I know it. You know, my goodness of drafting almost scares you into drafting Tyler Lockett right there. Look at him. He's quiet. He's quiet. Like, oh, damn it.
Pounder and cheese on my team, baby.
Dang it.
Give me the pounder and cheese.
I really wanted him to slip back. If you can actually play this man at receiver, bro, like that would be dirty, bro. That's what I should have done with my last pick.
Give me the pounder and cheese. Basically, if anyone, I have to give up a second, keep a guy who's drafted in the third. Tough decisions, man. The great wonder of fantasy. Yeah, I might want to draft a quarterback. That might be a good idea tonight. I might just go with Trevor Lawrence tonight.
John, so what I was going to say when you were picking was nice. What I was going to say when you were picking is I feel like a guy who is slipping to this time, like this round this draft pick every single time, who is a very good running back, and I think he's going to have a really nice floor and ceiling next year is Kareem Hunt. With Deshaun Watson especially, I really feel like
we don't know when Watson's going to play.
I don't care, to be honest. I still think he's going to be a very productive back. And then you talk about Deshaun being there. They're going to be a higher passing volume team. And then you factor in Kareem Hunt, who is amazing in the passing work, and he can run the ball with the best of them. I really feel like getting Kareem Hunt at where you can get him is like literally like one of the steals of the draft. And I don't know if you feel the same way about that, but especially for like someone like Jerry who hasn't drafted a lot of running backs, I think you're getting a great one right here.
Yeah, I mean he played really well last season when he was healthy. Like when we did the Catch Fam mid-season draft last year, I picked him in like the second round. Like our third round, like that's how well he was playing. Like at that point,
he's really good. He's really good.
But he was not healthy last season as well, and he just never, even when he was quote unquote healthy, he just never really came back. Like he wasn't really healthy, right?
And he's been healthy throughout the majority of his career, I feel like. And there we go. Jerry picks Kareem Hunt right there. But honestly, I mean, like if I was a RB light team, like Jerry's squad is, like I would be thrilled with grabbing Kareem Hunt there and feel like I can deploy him as my RB1 because we saw Nick Chubb and him thrive as RB1, RB2 type of players together with a way worse offense than I think they're going to be this year. And I really feel like Kareem Hunt maybe is just a higher ceiling player in that backfield at the end of the day. And that's no knock on Nick. I think both of these guys can be elite running backs.
You've got the Chubster on your
side. But again, like I really feel like I could have probably done something better there with that pick. Like, because I could have grabbed Nick and Kareem Hunt. And what round is this? I could have grabbed them in the 7th. I mean, that would have been another good alternative there. Still get a piece of that Browns backfield.
Let's see here. Zach Wilson? Yeah. Steven loves Zach Wilson.
I do. I love me some Zach.
I traded Hunt high, and then he got injured. I was hot on trades last year. Yeah, man, that's a killer trade.
Brandon Cooks going there. John, you want to talk a little bit about Brandon Cooks?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing. Yeah, Browns inquire about Brandon Cooks. I'm hearing about a lot of teams potentially trying to trade for Brandon Cooks. I have heard buzz as well about the Packers in general.
Yeah,
looking to make a move for receiver. Could be nothing. could be something. But yeah, I mean, if Brandon Cooks is on Houston, still a top 20 guy, right? He had some very good fantasy games last season. Um, here in the seventh round, he's a great pick. And if he gets traded, he's probably even more valuable.
Hey,
Uh,
man.
Stephen and the BYU boys, yeah,
You know how I love the Mormons.
yeah. So yeah, Zach Wilson, man, what are we gonna do with
Zach
him?
can sling the rock, man. Zach can
Yeah,
slang it, man.
he can sling it.
He
Sling it.
can sling it. He can sling it.
You've been high on Zach Wilson all off season. That's been your guy.
I
So
have been. He's my dude. He's my dude. I can't
yeah,
wait to see him do nothing next year.
yeah, yeah. Every one of these teams is going to be weak at positions. Yeah, I guess you could always kind of argue that, right?
Yeah.
But Steven will be weak, not at
Yeah.
running back. We've learned that tonight.
No. Well, hey, who knows? I mean, you drafted 5 running backs, and like all of them like got shot to death. So, I mean, they did. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen, and honestly, that's part of kind of a strategy of RB heavy is like running backs go down probably more than any other position. So if you really like to have 3 elite running backs like all the time, you kind of need a draft for elite running backs.
Oh, I forgot to hit CPU. There we go.
Oh,
Cooks, DK, Debo, Terry, AJ Brown should all get traded just for fun. They might, apparently. Yeah, I've also seen Scary Terry potentially, like anyone who's up for contract, right? Potentially could be traded. Apparently, yeah. If you want 3, you draft 5. Yeah, that's probably true. Probably 100% true. Do running backs go down as much as BYU boys? I wonder who Steven's going to draft. Oh, Steven, let me give you some recommendations here.
oh,
So,
thank you.
James Robinson, Urban
Oh,
Meyer. Urban Meyer's out of the
dude,
building.
I screwed myself last week, and I took
Yeah.
who did I take? I
Uh,
took the
Rich.
dude on Detroit.
Oh yeah, he took. Oh my gosh, DJ Chark.
Yeah, DJ
Yes.
Chark.
Well, man, AJ Dillon might be an RB like 2 on a roster, but that means
Oh,
if the
that's
RB1
dirty.
goes down, that's the
That's
perfect type
dirty.
of player for your squad right here.
It is.
Running back is like a wasteland. I know, dude. It's scary. It's scary, Ronald. I'm literally scared. If you want 3, do you draft Mike White? Yeah, you always draft Mike White, dude.
Mike White's such a beast.
Yeah, I mean, Steven doesn't have a quarterback. If he should go Mike White. He should. I mean, Mike White should be a top 5 fantasy pick. Yeah, top 3 at worst. Steven, do you need help here? Let me pick a player. Here, I can set it for you.
Whoa. Calm down there, buddy.
Yeah,
Calm down
you need
there.
me to. I'm happy to help you, bro.
Man,
You just let me know.
I don't love where I'm at right now.
None of us do. It's tough out here. Damn you, you dirty, dirty bastard, man.
Well, you knew I was going to be taken at the wide receiver spot there.
Dirty man. No, I thought you'd be going.
Dirty little bird.
Okay. I'm quoting Always Sunny over here. Which rookie wide receiver are you picking, Steven? Yo, I cannot wait until post draft. Like
I know.
we are so close to like.
I know. I can't wait to start drafting these rookie receivers, dude.
Oh man, we're so close, boys and girls. We're so close. You're on the clock, by the way, Steven. I hope you know.
I know exactly what I am.
You want me to pick player here? Set player.
Don't pick a player.
Dak Prescott.
Dude, if you pick Dak Prescott,
I need the draft, says Tamian. I need it. We're so close, man. So
Let's
close.
See.
Steve and I are going to live stream the draft, right?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
I sense some hesitancy. Like Steven doesn't want to hang out with me during the draft. Or something.
Absolutely. What day is it, anyways?
Thursday, April 28th. So that's 22 days from now. Yeah.
22 days.
Yeah. So I'm pumped for the draft, man.
Yeah, me too.
Are you guys who's gonna hang out with us and watch the NFL draft while we live stream and eat pizza? Steven told me he's gonna eat pizza on the live stream for you guys. So ASMR NFL draft hangout. Yeah. So But seriously, yeah, we're having a draft party, draft night. So you guys need to be here. Ronald wants pizza. We're gonna have pizza. Spencer, you cannot ditch us. Praise in the building. Hey, bro, what's up, man?
Damn
Dude, what are you doing? You're just drafting receivers I like.
it.
4 running backs in a row, 4 receivers in a row. I
Yeah.
think if you end up with the right tight end and quarterback, you could actually have a pretty solid squad here.
that dude, that was a little bit of a scary pick there. I don't like
No,
Devontae Smith. You know how I feel
I
about
mean, as
him.
your wide receiver 4, though, you really, I don't think you should feel bad at all. You're taking like high upside, you know.
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt
That's what
about
you're
him
doing.
and Mooney. But I don't really love the fact that I have two Bears on my team.
Oh, is PMS Pat McAfee draft show? I mean, dude, I can't really blame you for wanting to watch Pat McAfee over us, but you know, picks then whisper yells, "Damn it!" John, I was gonna kill you, Stephen picked Dylan because of you.
I love AJ Dillon.
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
fighting AJ Dillon's like quad, just like trying to fight it. Like, dude, that
dude,
thing is a
I found that
monster.
video about him. He's like a mega football card collector.
No way.
Oh yeah, I put on Discord.
He's deep
Yeah,
in the game.
he's in the game. I mean, he does have a couple extra bucks hanging around, I would imagine.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's hard to
He can
get
buy a
into
little
him.
bit higher value cards
Yeah,
than you can right now.
yeah. I got some cool cards, man.
No, you do,
Um,
man. You got some sick cards.
yeah. I'm not a Smith guy because Hurts rushed a lot. That's fair.
Yeah, I still
That's
feel
fair.
that way about him.
Yeah. I mean, I like him. I don't know why.
I think there's a higher upside on him this year than there was last year, and I still think
Yeah,
you got
development, right?
what he was a top 32 receiver last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
top. I mean, that's
30
all right. That's all
standard,
right.
29
I
PPR.
think he's got a good chance to finish in the top 24 if things go well in Philly. Which, you
I
know,
mean, you don't think like Jalen Rager could take his spot or Zach Pascal?
well, here's the thing. I mean, and honestly, I'd be interested to see what Ronald has to say here. But
Yeah.
with the trades they made, I really do feel like they got to kind of take a receiver now because they trade out one of the spots there. I just still think like they need to bring another receiver into this locker room because that receiving core right now sucks. Like other than Smith, Rager sucks, Arcega Whiteside sucks, and the second round, third round just doesn't have a whole lot of talent that you can line up on the opposite side of Devontae Smith. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I will say this. I'm starting to see Philadelphia as a legitimate contender in like 2 years with all the draft picks, what they have in place right now. Amazing offensive line, really good defensive pieces. They could literally be making a run here pretty soon.
Ooh, I like that pick, Jerry. I like Dawson Knox there. I think
Yeah.
that Philly is a playoff team right now. Just
Yeah,
like they were
playoff
last year.
team.
Just like they
Playoff
were
team,
last
yeah.
year. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Playoff team. And also too, I think the one thing about a playoff team that can make a run that like kind of like a Cincinnati did this year is like you have to have a quarterback who isn't scared of the moment, and I feel like that's what
Oh, I'm on
Jalen
board.
Hurts is. Like I don't think Hurts is scared of the moment. He's definitely not as good as Joe Burrow, but I think it matters. Like I thought the coaching staff lost the playoffs from last year against Tampa because they just sat back there and passed it like 50 times, and the
Yeah.
refs obviously didn't help either. But um, I don't know. I really do like this Philly team going forward.
Quez is wide receiver too. Yeah, I was joking. I don't think anyone's gonna take Devonta's spot. Yeah, Goddard definitely is. I know John's upset with Jerry over that. I love my boy Dawson Knox. I really do.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah, I do. I do love my guy right there. Yeah.
Double tight end stack, man. Jerry really said. Let me ask Jerry, are you gonna deploy that strategy in drafts this year, the two tight ends? Because I feel like you've been doing it for a while. I mean, it does have value. Just curious to see like what your thoughts are there.
Tamian says it's not hard to be a playoff team in the NFC. That's definitely true. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely true. Jerry says 100%.
good. I mean, I like when somebody's got a strategy and they stick with it too. So that's kind of why I was
You got it.
asking.
You got to trust your gut. You got the conviction, man.
Yeah,
Go with it. So that's That's my words of advice to everyone, as always. So, okay.
Something about this draft strategy makes me feel like more like comfortable. Like I don't know what it is, but the fact that I like can throw four darts at a position in a row, it just makes me feel like there's got to be something that hits out of this. Like,
I
eh,
like your team right now, dude. It depends on who you get in this next round, but I don't think you're in that bad of a spot, dude. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. There's some concerns still.
Yeah. So there are a lot of teams right now who need a quarterback and tight end. So there's some concerns for you, but
Yeah,
I don't know if we're having the same concern. So we could talk about your concerns so everyone knows them, or we could just keep drafting and talking about other things. But
yeah.
double tight end is a strat for real, for real. If you don't get top three, I grab two later ones. Yeah, I do like that kind of idea of grabbing two later on. We'll go with my boy Jalen. Give me
Nice.
Jalen. Give me
Good
Jalen.
pick. Good pick.
I didn't realize that I picked like I thought Thielen was the best value here. After Moore and Sutton, those are like the two guys I really wanted. I almost went Mooney because I do really like him, but when I picked Thielen, I kind of forgot that I already had JJ. I don't really like having.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's not a huge deal since I like Hollywood Brown and Godwin here, but I would not normally pair like two Vikings receivers, right?
I
You know,
wouldn't really pair many receivers that.
yeah, maybe the Bengals. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, the Bucks, the Bucks, the
Yeah,
Bengals, the
Bucks. I
Bucks.
could do it. Bucks. I could do
I would not mind having like Jamar Chase and T Higgins, for
it.
example, if they fell at the right spots, right?
Yeah.
But like last year, there were more teams like that I felt bullish on in terms of drafting multiple offensive players at the same position. But
I
this
think that's
year,
because
not
we've
so
seen
much.
the league kind of disperse a little bit.
Yeah,
This has been a real reset of a year,
yeah,
which I think is
sure,
good. I think it's good,
sure.
and I think the Bengals actually maybe they kind of put the gas pedal on that last year because Bengals are a team like that really shouldn't have been there, and they kind of said like, hey, you are a smaller market team or you're a team that's never been a contender. You make a couple right decisions, a couple right moves, and you can be right there. So, um, yeah, I mean, I really think that the league's in really good hands right now with a lot of the talent that's spread out all over the place. I mean, there's like a couple teams that are going to be dog shit next year, but like the Falcons, Lions, Texans are probably going to be, jockeying for that number one. Wow, Dak Prescott felt really far.
Poor Dak. Everyone hates Dak, man.
Yeah, it's
Where's
pretty
Prey?
far.
Prey, are you in here, man? Still your QB8, number 9 overall.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like this Mike G pick. Shout out to my guy Mike Kosecki. Jerry says Robert Woods going off next season. Carson Palmer days started the Dalton days with the Bengals playoff team. Yeah, 100%. Chad Ochocinco. Drafting Dak when you have Kyler. Well, that is a CPU pick. So we'll ask the CPU. Rams lost Bobby Trees and went for Bobby Wagner, and our boy Allen Robinson was really shot up in his average ADP, average draft projection. I guess, yeah. All the way up to the sixth. He was going way closer to like the 9th, 10th, 11th before that trade and everything. So, guys, who do you think Steven's selecting here? Do you need suggestions, Steven? Dude, I think if you craft
What
this,
position do you think it would go on?
I mean, you need to go tight end is what I'm more concerned about. But you might not. You need to go quarterback, but you might not. You might just go another running back or receiver, which at this point,
I'm
why
trying to
not?
look at how many shots I got here.
Yeah. Ooh, Tamian, I remember trading for A-Rob. At least you didn't draft him like Steven. So I don't know which one's worse, drafting him or trading for him. Depends on what you gave up for him. Yeah. Kicker. Yeah, Steven might go kicker. He is our expert kicker analysis.
Shit.
Whoa! Wow.
I don't know.
What are you doing, dude?
I don't know.
You just didn't see quarterback or tight end that felt valuable enough?
No, personally, no, I didn't.
Would anybody
Okay,
board?
what kind of auto draft pick is that? Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers? What the hell? That's some bull crap.
I mean, Lamar's pretty hurt last year. Yeah, and I'm with you, Spencer. Why do you say that right after you took a player? Like, yeah, Tom Brady, a great pick here, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is the guy I wanted here, but I did look ahead at the guy who was gonna be taken after me, and I said, all right, he's got Lamar Jackson. I don't need to worry about him taking a quarterback. So at that next pick, I can take, either A Rod or Tom.
Yeah.
I think that it's tempting to go A Rod, right? But I truly think at the end of the season, we're going to see Tom Brady as a better fantasy quarterback. But
I mean,
I will say, if I had the chance to get Aaron Rodgers, I probably still would have gone with him.
I will say that if Tyler Boyd was my top player on my personal board. Yeah.
Damn, I've been like picking you every single time.
These are literally like my 4 receivers I always eye. Like I always had
Yeah.
2 of these 4 guys on my mock draft. So you're basically just copying me and learning everything from me, which is fine. But,
You do have like a really good set. I think like all these guys can be dudes that like are on your squad and are going to be consistent. And so I think with the first 4 picks I did, I kind of needed some sticky, consistent players. Michael Gallup's another really great pick there. I was looking at.
Good pick by Derek there for sure.
Yeah.
I really like Gallup right there. Oh man, I have no idea who's available.
The receivers are pretty, they're getting a little thinned out. Devontae Parker is somebody I've been looking at a lot.
Wow. There are not a lot of good players left.
Not really.
Who's on my team?
That's never a good question at the end of the draft.
Ronald Jones.
Hmm.
That's the last running back that I feel good about.
Maybe Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah, I like Ramondre as well.
Yeah, I think Ramondre. Did you take Rojo? Okay.
I took Rojo.
I like Ramondre a lot. I actually considered taking Ramondre as well, just because you said RB, but I really didn't think that there was too much value at that point.
Yeah. I like Rojo a little bit more than I mean Henderson, Chuba, Madison, all handcuff situations. Madison, I feel really good about. Like he's like the top handcuff situation I want a piece of personally.
Other than AJ Dillon, that's how I feel.
Sure. AJ Dillon. Yeah.
I just think I'm interested to see kind of how the Rams, the Vikings deploy Alexander Madison this year, because in the past it really has been a one-back system. And then whenever the back gets injured, which happens all the time, then Madison would roll in there. But I wonder with the coaching change, if it's going to be a little different, and the fact that we've now seen a huge sample size of like Dalvin Cook can't stay healthy. And if they could have Cook healthy for the playoffs, I think that's what makes them a Super Bowl team. Maybe do we see something that's more of a split of like 60-40? So I don't know. It's going to be really interesting.
I do think also like you can just draft Madison a little bit later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get a little bit more value as where like Pollard and Dylan, you're giving up just a little bit more overall value. You know?
Yeah.
What
were the points that Madison ended up grabbing last year when he played? I feel like it was pretty solid whenever he did end up
23, 25. 21, 16. So good. Still a top.
I mean, he's a really good back, dude.
Yeah. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's like literally he plays just like Cook does.
Yeah. They're like one cut guys. I mean, they hit the cut and they're gone.
Yeah.
100%. And what I do like about Madison though is I feel like he can like lower his shoulder and he can really just churn, but also he's a good pass catcher too. I mean, there's just really 3 down backs for sure.
Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson, a good pick there by Ron.
Yeah, Ronald's a good team here, other than my guy Miles Sanders. You know how I feel about
You
MS.
just hate Miles Sanders. It's not
Yeah,
fair. That's not fair. Eagles are gonna run that football, man.
yeah,
Look
I
at the cat
know.
cat. It says going back to my same strategy, RB, RB, RB. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Justin, I like Pollard too. He's getting more work. 100%, man. 100%. Really was throughout the season, but I still have some faith in Zeke. I do. I do. But Pollard, like, was getting enough work to, like, at least in deeper leagues, he could, he still had value even when Zeke was playing,
Yeah,
He did have that one game where he had the punt or kick return, too. Is that going to
yeah,
still
which
on here? No.
always a always a changer when you can have some special teams work too.
Yeah. Yeah. Miles Sanders worth a late round pick. Yeah, in the sixth round, like end of the sixth too. I mean, all basically the seventh. So I don't actually mind at all where Miles Sanders got taken. But I know you're not saying it that way. You're just saying that you don't like Miles Sanders because
Yeah, I mean, dude, like just think about it this way, and I do think that we might be in the situation come draft day, is that you can grab potentially Miles Sanders in the seventh round, and like that's, I mean, that's some real value right there. And I mean, you're about to pull up his stats, and I don't even think you're gonna really see anything here to show much value, but um, the dude's extremely talented, and
sure.
I'm not really sure what the. Can you pull up the depth chart on the Eagles? I'd be interested to see like who
Gardner,
currently.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Howard, Kenneth Gainwell. Like I do think we're gonna see an uptick in work with Gainwell. Boston
Or
Scott
Howard
just
or Scott. Like
like Boston Scott like is gonna be a
Scott
hang
had better
around.
games.
I think Jordan Howard's the big question mark for me. Like, is Jordan Howard really a part of this team next year? Because it doesn't really
They
like
just
he's probably
they're
the
gonna
most
run the
worthless
football.
back, but he's the red zone back.
All four of these guys are gonna run the football. Who's Huntley? Huntley's gonna run the okay, he didn't get many touches, but they're all gonna get touches. Jalen's gonna rush.
Yeah,
They're not going to stray. I mean, they had what the most rushing yards in the league last season. Oh, I'm on the clock. You dirty, dirty man.
I gotcha.
No, you didn't. You didn't even know that was a thing.
Take Kenny
The,
Galladay, dude. There's a lot of upside around him. New team, new system, bro. Brian Dable coming over.
shut up.
Kenny Galladay. And just think about it this way, John. On the turn, you can come back around and grab Julio Jones. I mean, these are really solid picks at the end of the draft.
Gosh, dude, you're the
Russell
worst.
Gage. Russell Gage.
Yeah, I'm getting a little interesting. I got to take a couple of my guys because all my guys have been taken like all drafted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good distraction, right, Justin? All their running backs, all touches. Yeah, they're gonna run that rock, man. That's for sure. Yeah. Boston Scott is the goat. He's a
He's
beast.
a really good back.
Pro NFL and video game player. I didn't. Oh yeah, he is a video game player, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, Steven is a troll. That is.
I look like a troll.
I gotta look at how do I do a queue? I'll put Julio Jones on my queue.
Oh, you're putting Julio in the queue?
Dude, is Gronk gonna play next year?
Yes.
He is, right? He's got to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you should draft Noah Fan as your tight end one.
Yeah. Seriously. Shit, I was like talking about him for like 5 minutes last night, just about how much I dislike him in fantasy this year.
That's just unfair, dude.
I can't wait for him to be like tight end one next year.
I don't think he'll be tight end one.
You don't?
Like,
You don't see that coming in this year?
my expert advice says no. If anyone's wondering,
What's more ridiculous? All right, here we go. Here we go. What's more ridiculous? Noah Fant being a top 5 tight end, or and that also let's just say, how easy it is to be a top 5 tight end comparatively, or Zach Wilson being a top 10 quarterback. What's
I'll,
what is what's what?
I'll go
what
Noah Fan. I would put money on Noah Fan over Zach.
Noah Fant. Okay,
Yeah.
so Noah Fant and Drew Lock get it done in the rainy city. Okay, All right. So you're saying he beats out. Let's see, who were the top five last year? It was like George Kittle, Travis Kelsey, Darren
I
Waller.
think
It was
so.
Darren Waller wasn't even top five.
He wouldn't be beating out those guys. Hold on.
Well, to get top five, bro, to beat Zach Wilson, Mister
You had to
More.
be outside of those. Top 5 fantasy tight ends 2021. Mark Andrews, Travis Kelsey, Dalton Schultz, George Kittle. So he just has to be Gronk, Dawson Knox, Hunter Henry, Dallas Goddard, Zach Pitts, Kyle Pitts, Zach Ertz.
Wow, Zach Ertz is a top
Look,
10
he's number 13, so he's only got
Oh my
a
god.
couple guys, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So stop the hate, man. Look at this, bro. Where's Zach Wilson on this list, huh?
30, bro. 30. Big 3-0.
Behind Davis Mills, Sam Darnold, Danny Dimes, Tua, Baker, Jared Goff. Yeah.
But look at his photo. Can you pull up his photo? Because I think that shows more than anything. Look at that photo. 22 years of age.
He is doing a lot more with his life than we have.
Yeah, dude. A lot more. Shout out.
Oh, okay. Who are you drafting here? Zach Wilson and Noah Fant with your next 2 picks?
Yeah, definitely gonna be having to target some spots. Oh shit!
That's a good pick, Spence.
Screwed you.
It was a good pick, dude.
I know it was.
We just talked about tight ends. He's right on that list, baby. I want to let me drag his picture. Look, can you guys see Hunter Henry floating around?
Oh, this is not a good situation.
Dude, I should do this more where I just float the players around.
What do you think of Austin Hooper?
Oh gosh.
In Tennessee. You remember they used to use the tight end a little bit.
If I was here, just draft Gronk and call it a day, dude. And then I would actually, like, in all seriousness, I would draft Gronk and Noah Fant if I was in your position right now.
That's why you're not.
That's why I'm not in your position. No, I'm not in your position.
You're not.
I didn't draft 4 running backs and 5 receivers in a row. But actually, dude, I like your team. I really do. I don't have anything bad to say about your team right now, other than you don't have Noah Fant on your team. Yeah. Let's see here. Good job, Spence. I knew you wanted a tight end. I see Hunter Henry floating around. Yeah, 10 touchdowns last season, dude. Right.
Yeah.
He's got Mac and Cheese back with him. It was 10, right? 9 touchdowns. Sorry.
He was a dog, man. I think he's going to be somebody that probably suffers because of Devontae Parker coming over. I really like Devontae Parker a lot now with this system.
Yeah, man.
He's a big body, dude. 6'3", 220.
Wide receiver 70 last year.
Dude.
But
wait, go to the season before that when he popped off
from
me in
fantasy.
Fantasy.
He was hurt all season. Yeah,
he was crazy this year with
he was good.
He was crazy.
Unexpected, that's for sure. He wasn't bad in 2000. I think 2019 was when you had him. This was the year you had him. Yeah, you had him
the year he carried me to the championship.
Yeah, you had him during these monster numbers, bro. Not 20. Yeah, because we played each other in the in the championship this season. I remember.
Dude, Devontae Parker was literally the legend.
Parker's a good receiver. Don't get me wrong, but I do. The Patriots don't always treat receivers the best from fantasy standpoint.
No, they don't.
But we gotta go here. CPU, Kenny Galladay, Gronk is off. Dude, I would have picked Gronk over Higbee in like a heartbeat, dude. Okay, I like Alano here. Yeah,
I think I wanted a high upside and then a safe player, and so I think that's kind of what I get here.
I called him Allen, but his name is Albert.
You can't.
We had a player in our league who had Albert rostered all season long.
Yeah, all season long. He was playing the long game out of it.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe you didn't draft Noah Fant, bro.
Dude, I'm never drafting Noah Fant. Jerry's loving my picks because I get double tight end.
You have to, if you draft tight end in the 11th round, you have to. I actually think your team's pretty good, man. I do.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, if Tom Brady can return like top 5 value, I like it too. I don't know. I think Tyler Boyd probably could have been where I made the. Yeah, it was a good pick, but I think because I did have 4 receivers right before him, I maybe could have gone like tight end.
I mean,
You
the only
know,
person you would have gotten was Fearmouth or Henry.
yeah. I mean, I guess that's really not a
You
big
should have picked
loss.
Gronk, dude. That's very messed up, dude. You'd have had Brady and
Yeah,
Gronk,
dude, I dead ass just didn't
and
think
you
he was
probably
gonna
would
get
have
taken.
still had Albert, dude.
I
Oh
wanted
man.
Higby. I do think Higby's a little bit safer, but I should have taken Gronk first. You're right.
Damn you, Smokey the Cat. Took my player.
Who
Really
Naheem?
wanted Tim Patrick, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, really wanted him.
I
I
love
like Naeem
Naheem
Hines
Hines.
here.
I
Yeah,
love Naheem Hines there.
good pick, man.
I gave my spiel last week about Naheem.
You did give a spiel. That's true.
Think he's gonna be a great player this year. And John, okay, with the last two picks, take kicker defense.
Why, dude? Only only people like you do that.
Dude, don't disrespect the best positions in fantasy.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick, bro. I really wanted Tim Patrick. Then I would have felt good about this draft.
Yeah, Timmy.
I feel like I
Timmy
actually
Big.
like Tim Patrick more than Russell Gage. Yeah,
But you're not willing to take him now, are you?
I just thought I didn't need to. Gage, I like my guy Gage. I
Ronald's
ain't
coming in with
taking
the
no,
heater on the kickers,
I
man.
ain't taking no stinking kicker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. The
yeah.
hatred.
Me and Ronald aren't taking kickers. Do you take Do you take a kicker or do you take a defense? Like if you're only picking one, which one is it?
It's a good question.
It's probably kicker, right?
I think I'm taking defense and I'm trying to eye who they play first week.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good answer.
And because like let's say you're playing the Texans week one. Like I'd kind of want like that week one matchup just to feel like I've got an immediate advantage. Because
But
kickers and defense you're gonna stream all year long.
Davis Mills is not a man to stream against.
Actually, he's really not. He's really not. All like all jokes aside, he's kind of like the last person to stream against.
John, are you not drafting a kicker defense on the actual draft? I will be. Yeah, I will be. Unless like if I'm sitting there at my last two picks and there's just like three or four skill
Wait,
position
what?
players. What?
You don't draft defense or kicker? Neither of us do.
Yeah, we do.
You drafted defense and a kicker in the actual draft?
Yeah, when it's an actual draft, yeah.
Oh,
There's
I
been
feel like
times where I haven't, but if anything, I don't draft a kicker. But by like week one, I've dropped players obviously, and I have a kicker.
mhm.
But more than likely, I'll draft them in yeah when it in like the catch fam drafts. Yeah, I'll draft them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a flyer on DJ Chark here
Wow. I like that.
because he was actually not playing poorly when he got hurt last.
Dude, I know, bro.
And I started him this game. I put him in last second in my 20
Holy crap. I think I remember that, dude. That's dope.
But DJ Chark is actually a good receiver, dude. Go back and look.
He's a good receiver.
Yeah.
Another big body dude. He's so good at LSU, man.
Gus Edwards, a
Four-
nice pick. It was my turn. No one said anything. Oh, I thought you knew, bro. I thought you were taking your time. Yeah.
I think it was a good pick, that Jerry. You put him on IR too to let him wait.
Has Olave gotten picked, dude? If I was almost going to draft Olave.
Oh, Olave definitely went earlier, man. He's probably getting. I wouldn't be surprised if Olave.
Oh, he's right here. He's on Tyler's team.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if
No
Olave.
news.
Nothing.
NA. Just his height and weight.
He's such a high end player.
Yeah.
Like, I could see him going like as the number 2 receiver, even number 1 receiver, just because people like his skill set. Yeah, Jerry's calling you a snake, dude.
Oh, I thought that was a duck.
You thought that was a duck?
If I'm like on my screen, it looks like a duck. Yeah.
Quack quack.
Ooh, Justin Tucker is off the board.
Nice. I like
Nice.
it. I like it a lot.
Very nice.
I
Very
like
nice.
it a lot.
Hey, how do we feel
No
about
offense.
McCole Hardman, dude? Do you think he takes a step forward?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. Me too.
Quick, easy answer. I like MVS more than him.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I just think he's a better like receiver, to be honest. I mean, the only thing that's kind of in Hardman's favor is I think the fact that he's been in the system and
Sure.
he's a gadget guy, but that's the fact. Like he's a gadget guy, and for fantasy, he's just been irrelevant. Like he's just been so irrelevant. Right now, I don't think there's anybody on the Chiefs roster outside of Juju at the receiver spot that like is even worth taking a flyer on. Like I really don't.
I took Derek Carr in case Jalen Hurts gets hurt because his last name's
Nice,
Hurt.
nice pick, nice pick.
Yeah, man. I like my team, bro. Do you like my team?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at Jerry's Discord post.
Yeah, I just saw that. Ranking the first picks of every draft in 2010s.
Wow.
Knowing the elite tier, A tier, you got Miles Garrett, Andrew Luck, Cam Newton. Uh, B tier, Clowney, Murray. Oh gosh, is that what's that offensive lineman's name? Oh my gosh, it's killing me on the Chiefs. No, is he on the Colts
Um,
now?
Eric
Jared
Fisher,
Goff. Yeah, Fisher, Goff. Then C, you've got Matt Leinart, Mayfield,
Matt
and
Leinart.
Is that Matt Leinart? I feel like this list is kind of bogus, bro.
Wait, where is this? What
It's on
what,
Discord. I can't pull it up on the screen because it's not logged in
no,
yet.
which is it under NFL? Okay, is that under NFL debate?
I think it was under general. General.
General. Let me see this drawing. Wow, somebody said I look like Christian McCaffrey. Okay,
Somebody did
rank
say
the
that.
tiers. Wow,
I mean, like,
Andrew Luck, Cam Newton, and Miles Garrett.
I guess they're all A's. Yeah, yeah, they're all A's.
Uh,
But I don't know that. I mean, Goff has gone to a Super Bowl, I guess. But is
dude,
he a B?
Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Jameis Winston are definitely a D.
Yeah, I think that they could be moved
F
down. I don't
maybe.
see Sam Darnold in here, but I guess he does belong in here.
Sam Darnold's the bottom right.
Oh,
Is he?
I think mine's cut off or something. No, dude, that's not Sam Darnold.
Wait, why am I saying Sam Darnold? Sam Bradford.
Oh, I see. I said Matt Leinart, so
Dude, no, bro. No. Not Matt Leinart.
dude, Bradford was a beast.
Right, he was a beast at Oklahoma, and then he like blew his knees out like 5,000
He was a
times.
monster,
That guy
dude.
was like the original Brock Osweiler. He just came into the league
Yeah.
and stole a bunch of money.
Walter Payton has 2 more passing touchdowns than Johnny Football. Jeez,
That's pretty depressing.
that is.
That's pretty depressing.
Shout out to Money Manziel.
Yeah, he's getting it done right now, dude.
He's actually like he's doing okay actually.
Yeah.
He's got like he's playing some sort of professional football. There are
Dude,
people
that's
who've done worse things after falling out of the NFL. Is all I'm saying.
no worse than Johnny.
He could have ended up a lot worse.
Dude, I wish Johnny Manziel like made it big, bro. Like I loved
Like
him
Johnny,
so much coming out of college.
I did.
I would just love if we got to talk about Johnny Manziel.
Well, we are right now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Yeah, we are right now. So, Steven, you're on the clock here. You gonna go receiver or running back here?
No, hey, I'm sticking of what I said.
Okay. Money Mac. So we've got Tucker, Bucker, then Money Mac. You feel pretty good about those being your top 3 kickers?
Well,
Then Robbie Gold.
I don't really think Harrison Bucker, to be honest.
Yeah.
Matt
Yeah.
Gay, I think, deserves to be
Yeah.
before him, especially because I think Kansas City's going to regress. But I understand it. I mean, he has been a very consistent kicker in the past.
Hybrid Harry, stopping by, showing some love, caress on that like button for you. Have a great stream, bro. 100%. Appreciate you, man. Any guys in the Warzone, go check out Hybrid Harry's stream. Does some great Warzone streams. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a minute, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, man. Final, that went fast. Chargers, Commanders. Obviously an auto pick, Commanders. But Stephen, high on
Yeah.
the Chargers defense.
Hard not to be though, right? I mean, outside of the fact that they've got to play some juggernaut offenses, I think that's the one thing that's got me a little spooked about them.
Yeah.
Typically, you don't want to go seeking out defenses that are in those type of divisions.
Malik Willis off the board. Interesting.
It's a good late round pick right there.
Yeah. Young Ku.
Yeah. The one bright spot in Atlanta.
Give me Dalvin's brother. I didn't even realize Dalvin's brother was. That's crazy, dude. James Cook is Dalvin's
Yeah.
brother. Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good third down back.
Dude, you should avoid saying things while you're yawning.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, the Pats defense is the defense I want, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I
over like the last 5 years are like the most consistent fantasy defense. I wonder
they
if
have
this
weeks.
is ranking.
They have weeks where they are literally offensive players for your fantasy team.
Crazy in 2019 though.
I will say if there's ever a year where I'm a little bit more spooked about them, it might be this year with some of the losses they've had. But I really can never say that they're not going to be elite. I still wouldn't bet against the Patriots defense.
No.
I love Matt Gay going there though.
Had to take him off the board, bro. I was looking at defenses. I checked what kickers are available, and you can't pass up. I mean, look at that. Watch this.
Did Tua Time get drafted?
Yeah, Smokey the Cat drafted him. Look at Matt Gay.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's gonna wow.
And there we have it. Another wonderful, way too early 2022 fantasy football mock draft with the Catch fam. A beautiful draft tonight. Beautiful draft.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
All right, let us know. Ronald's got to go. Hey, love you, Ronald. Have a good night, bro.
Ronald, love you, my guy. Love you.
Thanks for drafting with us, man. Always.
Thanks, man.
Let us know if you guys want to go over your teams, and then we'll go through whatever teams you would like us to go through. So
correct.
Let's do it. It's that time of the night. Jerry says not my best draft. Let's look at Jerry's squad. Okay, receivers. We've got Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Deontay Johnson, and Robert Woods, Hardman, and our boy Jameson Williams at Alabama. I like your receiver room quite a bit, personally. Yeah. You got Patty Mahomes. You got Zach Ertz and Knox, two tight ends that I know you like a lot.
Yeah.
I love my guy Dawson Knox. Paired it with Ertz, I think is a great combo. Running back's your difficult spot. But honestly, dude, like Harris can step up, be a top 15 guy for you, right? And if Kareem Hunt hits, like Steven was talking about earlier, or if Henderson or Gaskin gets you any value, or I mean, really replace, if you have to replace either Henderson or Gaskin on the waiver wire, then you got the Pats defense. Like this is not a bad team, honestly.
Yeah. I think Jerry, the only recommendation I'd say is that with the two tight end strat, I mean, you probably could have landed another RB, and I'd be very hesitant to draft a guy like Myles Gaskin and Henderson, to be honest. But I thought what you did in your first 4 rounds really put you in a position where you can have some elite talent at very important positions. I really like what you did in the beginning of this draft. Literally your first 7 picks I thought were good. Honestly, first 8 because you got Dawson Knox too.
Yeah, I like this squad. I don't think it's the worst team you've drafted.
Yeah.
Well, I would have gone with another running back if you hadn't taken 9 of them. Fair enough.
That is a good point.
Spencer's up next. CMC, Josh Jacobs, Spiller, Dylan at the running back position. Receivers, we got Diggs, Allen, Moore, Cooks. Tight end, we got Gesicki, Henry. QBs, we've got Watson, Cousins. We also got Bell and Cook at the end of the draft. I like this team, man.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty even overall team. Like you said earlier in the chat, especially if Watson plays week 1. Yeah, I actually like what you did with your receivers. I think you got Moore at really good value and Cooks. I think you're probably not too happy with your running back group overall because they're usually, pretty RB heavy earlier on, or at least within whether you go double RB or you go RB receiver. I feel like that might be giving you a little bit of worries. But I liked both the tight ends you took. I like where you got the receivers that you took, and if I mean, I honestly CMC and Jacobs can get you through, right? If they stay
Oh,
healthy.
for sure,
Yeah,
for
and if
sure.
Dylan steps up in the way that you want him to, this could be a really good overall team. So,
And it's
uh,
also interesting too that you took probably more rookies than I've ever seen you take before as well. So I can see you starting to get a little hungry for the draft.
James Cook, baby. Yeah, I like this team, Spence. Let me know
Yeah,
where your headspace is at. But I like this team. Derek, I know you're super pumped to draft tonight, so I'm happy you got to hang out
that's a
with us and
great
draft.
team.
Yeah, I actually quietly was watching your team through the draft, and I liked a lot of the moves that you made, man. Najee Harrison, Swift, an absolute, I mean, RB1, RB2, just absolute bangers, man. Waller went in, snagged a tight end as we saw a run on tight ends in the third round. And Waller, I think, is going to have a great year. I think the Raiders in general are going to have a better offense overall. Mike Evans, Cooper, and Renfro, I think you got really good receiver value from the fourth to the sixth here. Rashad Penny and Juju, like two really good positional skill position players, go ahead and pick up there.
Yeah,
And he's still got a good quarterback overall in Matthew Stafford late in the ninth round. Michael Gallup was a great pick. Lazard right now is giving you receiver one value. Will probably change after draft day or maybe throughout the rest of the offseason, but still good value in the 11th round. Naheem Hines, a great pick in the 12th round. You got the Rams defense in coup. I mean, this is a nice team, man. I don't know if you have any thoughts there, Stephen, but I like this team.
yeah. I'll say this right now. I think there are there are four picks that you did in the beginning and the end back to back that I think really were solid pieces. I mean, to start off, you get Najee, Swift, Waller, Evans. I love what you did there. But then at the end of it, getting Stafford, Gallup, Lazard, and Hines. I really like that combination of players. I'm pretty high on Lazard to be honest. And I am high on Hines too, and I'm definitely high on Gallup. I think all of those players are going to be serviceable all season long, and yeah, so I really like what you did there.
Yeah, this is a good squad, man. Uh, Let us know where your headspace at. What you thought went well, what you thought did not go well for you. All right, Zippy, we got here. Austin Eckler, Edmonds, Mostart, Chuba, Jamal. I like this RB room. I think that's probably your weakest overall spot, right? But Eckler is going to get you a ton of value.
Oh yeah,
And if Edmonds can step up or Mostart, right? I mean, go with your team there, Miami, right? And waiver wire trades, you could improve that, right? Receivers: AJ Brown, Judy, Brandon Ayuk, Beckham, Jefferson, Jones. I think you got good receiver value all the way through the draft. I would worry that potentially you could end up not with two true wide receiver ones, but if Judy can step up for you, be that PPR style type guy, or even if Ayuk can improve on the season he had last season, and when Beckham comes back, right? This team could work with you once again through waivers and trades as well if those guys don't show value. But tight end, extremely solid in Kittle. Quarterback, extremely solid in Joe Burrow. And you got Will Lutz, good kicker as well. So, uh, maybe a little bit concerned in terms of true RB1 or true wide receiver one, but overall, definitely a team that you could still win with, hands down, through waiver wire and trades as well. So I don't dislike this team by any means. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think the real wreck I would just give is that um, with the at the receiver spot, Odell Beckham where he's at currently with his injury status, and kind of not being signed.
That's true too. He's
So
on.
he's going to probably be on IR for a while, and I would take him still more than likely, but it would be at the very end of the draft, um,
Yeah.
because it's really hard to take a bite at somebody like that in the round you did. But like John said earlier, I really do like some of the guys you got, especially early on in the draft.
Smokey the Cat Cat says my team is poop. So let's look at Smokey's team. Jamar Chase, Debo, a wild combination to start. You got Trayvon Burks, Claypool, Tony, and he stole Patrick from me. So I actually really like your receiver room. Brees Hall, Dobbins, Carter, and Singletary. I think with who was available and where you kind of stacked up at running back and Madison in the 10th as well, I think you actually ended up with really good mid-tier running backs. Dalton
Yeah,
Schultz at tight end. I don't really have any beef with Dalton Schultz at all. You might be disappointed. I feel bad if you wanted Derek Carr on this team and I took him. But Tua and Malik Willis, you might be feeling kind of sideways about, man. But Still think you took the best quarterbacks possible at that point in the draft. So I don't think this team is poop. I think this is still a team that you could win with. It might not have a lot of sexy names outside of Jamar Chase and Debo, right? But man, this is a good enough roster that, once again, trades and the waiver wire you could get through with. I think your biggest, where you probably feel the least confident in, is the quarterback position, but which is
Yeah.
understandable. But overall, this is not an awful team. It's just not a very flashy team. I think um, you still actually got pretty good value overall for where you picked most of those guys. So
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, one thing too is you could always, let's say, because I love Brees Hall too, but
yeah,
you could potentially wait on Brees for maybe one more round pretty comfortably, I would say, and then get a more flashy receiver, get a bigger name, what other position, right, and come back and still get your guy. Um, I would monitor that as this draft goes because I think unless he's an RB1, like no competition, I'm not too sure any of these draft pick running backs this year are going to be guys that go in the first 3 rounds, first 4 rounds, even unless you're in a dynasty league, of course.
dynasty. All right.
Dynasty.
Spencer says John go over Steven, Steven go over John. So, Steven, I have to admit, bro, I actually think this is your best team in
In
the
my
draft.
opinion.
Other than I definitely would have gone Gronk over Higby.
Yeah. Yeah,
And because
that blew
you
up.
could have easily still gone geez, Albert O. That's your guy. Or you could even gotten Noah Fant, who for some reason went undrafted. Which we should just go ahead and do this, guys. We should probably. I can't change the players in this.
You can't change it
Uh,
anymore.
but yeah, I actually really like your squad. This is like very similar to like how I would normally draft, right? You know, you don't have like a wide receiver one
No.
that's going to give you like that type of full blanket security, but you have 5 guys who could easily break out as a top 10 wide receiver one next year.
Yeah.
I'm looking more at like an Amon-Ra St. Brown or a Darnell Mooney, maybe even a Pittman as well, right? I love Smith and I love Boyd where you got them too. I love these 4 running backs, dude. Like I said at the beginning of the draft, man, this could either really hurt you. I also wanted James Conner when you were making that pick, but at the same time, I truly did mean it could really hurt you or it could work out perfectly. Mixing Chubb, Montgomery, and Connor on a team is just ridiculous. And you screwed over a lot of other teams at the running back position for the rest of the draft as well. But even, I mean, Pittman, St. Brown, Mooney, Smith, and Boyd in a row is like filthy, dude, from the 5th to the 9th. And you still got Brady, right? Who's what, your
Yeah.
QB3? Yeah, QB3 last season. Tight end, you're gonna be struggling with all season long. I mean, Allen O could break out there, right? I mean, seriously, like they're talking
No,
about using
just
them in a
laughing because you
hybrid
said
role.
Alan.
Oh, I
Alan
said
O.
Allen again. I don't know why I've named him. I named him Allen. Yeah, but if this is a full PPR team, right, then that helps. I mean, Pittman, top 20, St. Brown, right outside. I just clicked on the same guy. This Mooney, right outside, so top 25, moving up, top 30, and top 30, right? But still, all these guys in the top 31 last season. So if this is full PPR, they still give you enough value, right? Then Money Mac and the Chargers defense, right? So
Yeah.
I don't dislike this team. Yeah,
I
don't
see the
dislike.
hate coming in the comments here. And I don't know if it was my best draft, but I will say I don't know. Like I don't dislike this draft, and I do have some confidence in what I did with
I
it.
don't dislike this team, other than
Yeah,
your tight end is a big problem. But
yeah, and honestly, I think that's kind of a concern that you're gonna have if you don't grab a tight end in the first 7 rounds. So you kind of get screwed, but it's like I don't really want Pat F or anybody like that I could have had with my other pick too, right? But um, yeah, I don't know. It's not my best team, but I also do like the fact that I'm basically guaranteed like a stud RB1 at 3 different spots. So my flex and my 2 RBs are very dominant. Um,
And like if you had to, you can trade one of those guys too, which you probably
yeah,
wouldn't because of how many injuries
no,
you see at the position. But
no, I probably wouldn't, but I think also too, like I saw Spencer said, Deontay Johnson. I just don't have conviction in Deontay next year at where he's going, and so that's why I didn't. But I also like have conviction in Michael Pittman. I have conviction in Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think the next three guys for me are guys that I think could be high risers. Um, but with that said too, I
I
don't know.
like
It's
those
tough.
three guys too.
Yeah, I
I
know you
like
do. I
Lenny
know you
Smith
really
and
do.
Boyd. So yeah,
So let's jump over your squad. Let's jump over your
okay,
squad. So
do
start
it.
off Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, Adam Thielen, Marquise Brown, Russell Gage, DJ Chark. I like your receiving group a lot. I know you mentioned Adam Thielen, not like you wouldn't really do this in a normal draft where you took Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree, even though I think that like these guys can definitely still blow up on the same weeks. And the fact that you're bringing over the Rams type of offensive scheme set, I think it's going to open up two different receivers on every week. Um, I'm pretty high on both those guys, so I don't really care about that. So I like the receiving core there. I think you took some upside guys as well, and I love Chris Godwin. Hopefully he's fully healthy by at least like early, first quarter of the season. Alvin Kamara, Leonard Fournette, Cordero Patterson and Cheese, and Rojo. I like that backfield. Rojo, I don't love Rojo. Honestly, I wouldn't probably draft him, but I get what you were trying to
Dude,
do
you
there.
the last like four
I know,
weeks,
I
all you
know, I
talked
know,
about
I
was
know,
Ronald
I
Jones.
know, I know. But all right, here's my thing. Would you have taken like Rojo or? Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I guess you're right. There's some of the people that went after him. I don't know if you really would have felt that much better about. Um, so yeah, it's all right. It is what it is. Um, I don't hate that pick. I mean, you needed to grab a running back. The only other running back, could you have grabbed Ramondre Stevenson there? I think that's who we were talking about. You could have grabbed Ramondre Stevenson. I think that was
Yeah,
probably the
could have
only
done.
other guy I would have snagged there above him at RB. Um, Now at tight end, you got Dallas Goddard. I love Dallas Goddard there.
Scooter,
Yeah, Dallas Goddard probably has the best chance to break into that like top five, top four
scooter,
area. So I really like that pick. And then,
scooter,
all right.
baby.
Let me grade the rest of your team, you jackanape. Let's see. You got kicker and defense, or no, you didn't even take a defense here.
I
But
got
I
Mac
like
Jones.
Jalen Hurts and Derek Carr. Um, I feel like both those guys are going to be very good next year. Derek Carr probably settling around like 9 to 12, and you got Jalen Hurts who's going to be in that
He's
six
in it.
to eight range.
Oh, he's in it.
Um, so yeah, I think both these guys are killer, and then you get Matt Gay, the best kicker in the game. The only person you're missing right now is Noah Fant.
I am. I'm always missing my boy Noah Fant.
Yeah, it's the only guy.
Andrea, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Uh, John, Ghost Workout was 2 weeks. I just got SARMs. Pray, I know you're like pretty young, and in all seriousness, it's gonna piss me off if you do SARMs, and they are dangerous, and you should not be touching them for any reason at your age. And they are not a pre-workout. They are very, very different, and you should give those to your parents right now and go play Madden. Um,
I don't even know
let's
what they
see.
are.
Yeah, you should not be doing SARMs, dude. They're not gonna do anything for you. They are, but you don't need them. Like you have enough. You're creating enough testosterone at your age that you should just roll with that. And Ghost pre-workout is a good pre-workout. So maybe take a caffeine break or something. And yeah, Spence, I would have really liked Eckler over JJ. So tonight I wanted to try wide receiver in the first round, no matter where my pick was. So I know it's a little early, right? Yeah. Uh, Pray that guy is lying to you to get you to buy things. They are not. They. Oh my god.
John's about to go
They're.
crazy, but
They.
John,
No.
you
No.
got
They are literally
it.
dangerous. Like it is dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna cause long-term damage to your body. That's all I have to say. It's the last thing I'm saying. So you can laugh at it or you can take it with a grain of salt, but you're gonna do long-term damage to your body. and I don't want that to happen to you. Is all. So it's all love, bro. But I want to go wide receiver in the first round. You know, and it's a little bit early, right? But I actually was gonna go Cup. Tyler took Cup from me, man. I was a little surprised. I was a little shocked, a little shell shocked
It's a
when it
great
came to the
pick.
fourth pick. But JJ's my guy, man. Um, and I love JJ. So honestly, I don't have any beef at all with taking JJ right next to Cup. But I get what you're saying, Spence. If I was going with my normal method of drafting a running back in the first round, I would have gone a clear there for sure. So beautiful draft tonight, everyone.
Yeah, it was a good
Everyone
draft.
did great. Lots of fun, lots of good debate, lots of good fantasy talk. Thank you guys so much as always for getting this put together. And yeah, we'll do it again next week. Do
Hell
it
yeah,
again next
baby.
week, baby.
Hell yeah.
We might even do it twice next week. We'll find out. We'll
Hell yeah,
find
baby.
out. So hey, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys always for everything you guys do for the channel, for the community, everything you guys do in the fantasy off season. I'm gonna try and get the link out early again, like by Sunday on Discord, so you guys have it. So, um, good draft, everyone. Looking forward to the next one. Right back at you, Derek, great job, everyone. Can't wait for the next one. 100%, bro. Spencer, adios, amigos. Adios, my dude. Drop SARMs, take creatine. I mean, dude, just oh my god, dude. SARMs are literally a tiny bit under the tier of steroids, and they're not even legal to consume. You just do not need to take them at your age, and yeah, just take creatine and eat a lot of food and enjoy your young teenage life and lift a lot of weights. Good night, y'all. Make sure you hit thumbs up, 100%, bro. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Join the Catch fam tonight.
John takes nutrition very seriously, guys.
And I am a dad, and I do care about you guys, and I don't want you to do long-term damage to your body, but it doesn't look like you care. So hey, I've done SARMs before, and they are dangerous. I'll just put
When
it
did
out
you
there.
do those?
Yeah, they are not good. I'm not being a good influence. Do not do SARMs. Stop doing them. Pray. I'm sweaty. Yeah. Spencer, I don't give a shit what you do, Spence. You can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. So, hey, love you guys. Love you guys. It's all love for the Catch fam. So, we seriously appreciate everything you guys do. John has picked up some crack. I don't care. Yeah, Jerry, you do whatever you want, bro. Go do some crack, dude.
Jerry
Love
and
you guys.
Spencer are the channel's heroin dealers.
Yeah. All right, love you guys. I'll be on tomorrow night playing some Madden. Maybe Steven will make an appearance. Probably not this week. We'll probably see Steven next week. We'll miss him. So yeah, hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Discord. I just got HIV. Discord link in the description down below. Love you guys, man. Big things coming to Catch fam. Big things coming. So yeah, all that good stuff. Hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Fantasy season is 1 week closer, so I got nothing else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching and are listening. And remember, you saw it here on the Catch. And peace.
Love you, Jared. Love you guys.